Welcome to True Life Lessons. Today we explore the incredible journey of Rammy, a poor camel boy who changed his destiny completely. Rammy was just a lowly camel boy in a massive trade caravan. He possessed nothing but a burning desire to become great. Every single day, he watched wealthy merchants trading exotic goods. He dreamed of escaping poverty and providing a better life for himself. He begged for a chance to sell a simple garment. Trembling with fear, he failed miserably on his very first attempt today. Customers mocked his stuttering voice and awkward presentation. Dejected, Rammy sat alone under the scorching sun, wondering if he was truly worthless. Suddenly, a fierce sandstorm engulfed the entire desert. While others sought shelter, Rammy noticed an old man struggling against the violent winds. Without hesitation, when the brave boy rushed into the blinding sand, he shielded the fragile elder with his own small, tired, battered body. When the storm finally passed, the old man revealed his true identity. He was Pathos, the wealthiest and most respected merchant around. Pathos looked into his eyes, seeing pure, genuine compassion. He decided to reward this selfless act with something greater than solid gold. The old merchant handed Rammy a weathered wooden chest. Inside lay 10 ancient leather scrolls, holding the ultimate secrets to unimaginable success. Pathos gave strict instructions. The boy must read each scroll 3 times a day for 30 days before moving to the next. Rammy opened the very first scroll with trembling hands. It read, "I will form good habits and become a slave to them." He realized that success never comes from sudden luck. It is built entirely on the foundation of small, repeated daily actions consistently, every morning, noon, and night. Rammy read the words aloud. Slowly, the profound message began to rewire his anxious and doubtful mind. He started waking up earlier, organizing his thoughts and practicing his speech. Good habits were slowly replacing his old fears and laziness. After 30 days, he unrolled the second ancient leather scroll. It commanded, "I will greet this day with love in my heart." True salesmanship is never about manipulating the buyer. It is about showing genuine care and offering real value to the other person. Rammy began looking at every stranger as a potential friend. He smiled warmly and listened deeply to their unique needs and struggles. People could feel his authentic sincerity and warm energy. They were no longer just customers. They felt truly valued and deeply understood. Another month passed, and Rammy opened the third sacred scroll. It declared, "I will persist until I succeed, no matter the obstacles." Then he went back to the busy market to sell goods. Rejection still came, but they no longer shattered his newly found confidence. Every single no was just a stepping stone toward a yes. He viewed each failure as a valuable lesson, not a wall. When doors slammed in his face, he simply smiled gracefully. He knew that persistence was the only true key to eventual victory. Days turned into weeks, and weeks slowly turned into months. Rammy faithfully followed the strict reading schedule without missing a single day. His stuttering voice transformed into a smooth, captivating, and confident tone. His posture straightened, and his eyes radiated pure passion and purpose. He unrolled the 4th scroll, learning he is a great living miracle. He stopped comparing himself to other wealthy and experienced merchants. Rammy embraced his unique background as a humble camel boy. His authentic story became his greatest asset in connecting with ordinary people. The 5th scroll taught him to live each day as if it were his last. He wasted no time on idle gossip. Every moment was spent improving his craft and serving others. His relentless energy amazed everyone who crossed his path in the marketplace. Mastering his emotions became the focus of the 6th scroll. He learned to control his anger, sadness, and frustration during tough negotiations. A calm mind allowed him to think clearly and strategically. He became a master of his own mood, projecting positivity and strength. The seventh scroll commanded him to laugh at the world. He stopped taking minor setbacks too seriously and found joy in struggles. A cheerful spirit made him incredibly magnetic to new clients. Laughter broke down barriers and built strong bridges of trust and friendship. He then learned to multiply his value 100-fold today. Rammy constantly sought ways to exceed expectations and deliver extraordinary service always. When if a customer expected one thing, he provided three things. His reputation for generosity and excellence spread rapidly across the vast desert. The ninth scroll urged him to act now without delay. Dreams and plans are entirely useless without immediate and massive daily action. Procrastination was completely banished from his mind and his vocabulary. He moved with swift purpose, capturing opportunities before they could vanish away. Finally, the 10th scroll taught him to pray for guidance, not for material wealth, but for wisdom to navigate every daily challenge. This profound humility kept him grounded amidst his growing success. He remained deeply grateful for every single blessing that came his way. 10 long months had passed since he opened the chest. The poor camel boy was now completely unrecognizable in spirit and stature. He returned to the very same market where he failed. This time, he carried himself with the quiet grace of a champion, or that he approached a wealthy buyer who was known for being difficult. Rammy smiled warmly, looking at him with genuine respect and love. Instead of pushing his products, he asked thoughtful, caring questions. He listened intently, understanding the exact problems the wealthy merchant was facing. Rammy then offered a brilliant solution that perfectly matched the need. His words flowed smoothly, backed by months of rigorous daily practice. The difficult buyer was thoroughly impressed by this young man. He purchased the entire inventory, marking his very first massive, undeniable victory. News of his exceptional service spread like wildfire among merchants. Customers started seeking him out, specifically bypassing older, experienced salesmen completely today. His success was not a stroke of sudden, miraculous luck. It was the direct result of reading those scrolls 3 times daily. Even as his wealth grew, Rammy never abandoned his habits. He continued to wake up early and greeting each new dawn with love. Other young camel boys began to watch him with admiration. They wondered how someone so poor could rise to such incredible heights. Rammy remembered the kindness of Pathos and decided to share. He started mentoring the young boys, teaching them the value of discipline. He explained that natural talent is often vastly overrated today. True greatness is forged in the silent fires of strict daily routines. Every small action, repeated consistently, compounds into massive and permanent results. A single drop of water can eventually pierce through solid stone. He reminded them that fear and doubt are perfectly normal. The key is to act boldly in spite of those paralyzing emotions. Pathos watched from afar, his heart swelling with immense pride. He knew he had chosen the perfect successor to his vast empire. The old merchant finally approached Rammy after a long year. They embraced warmly, and 2 generations united by the timeless principles of success. Pathos officially declared Rammy as his chief partner and heir. The camel boy had proven himself worthy of the highest possible honor. Together they expanded their trading routes across the entire continent. His profound philosophy of love and persistence became their core guiding light. He never forgot the harsh lessons of the blistering desert. Wealth was merely a tool to help others and spread positive influence. His story proves that anyone can rewrite their own destiny. It does not matter where you start, only habits you constantly build. Every morning presents a brand new choice for all of us. Will you surrender to laziness or forge a much better habit? Approach your work and your relationships with genuine, unconditional love. People will always remember how you made them feel in the end. When you face rejection, remember that it is merely temporary. Persist until you succeed, because the darkest hour comes just before dawn. Society loves to celebrate the illusion of quick, overnight success. But true champions know it takes thousands of unseen days of grinding. We may not have ancient leather scrolls handed to us. However, we have access to the exact same timeless principles of greatness. You are the sole author of your own life story. You can choose to be a victim or you can take control. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Commit to reading, learning, and growing a little bit more every day. We are all salesmen in the grand marketplace of life. We sell our ideas, our skills, and our unique value to others. To sell effectively, you must first completely master your inner self. Conquer your fears, and the world will open its heavy doors. Discipline is not a punishment. It is the ultimate freedom. It frees you from the heavy chains of mediocrity and unfulfilled potential. In his twilight years, Rammy looked back at his life. He smiled, knowing he had lived fully, loving deeply, and persisting relentlessly. His legacy lives on in the hearts of ambitious dreamers. The 10 Scrolls continue to inspire those who seek true, lasting greatness. Now it is your turn to pick up the mantle. Start today, form good habits, and become a dedicated slave to them. Wake up tomorrow and greet the new day with love. Watch how the universe gracefully aligns to support your boldest, brightest dreams. No matter how hard the journey gets, never ever quit. Persist until you succeed, and you will become the greatest among many. Thank you for joining us on True Life Lessons today. Stay incredibly disciplined, and we will see you in the next video.